It's a fucking nightmare, you bitch!
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, TheGamingD, and I'm gonna tell you a little story. So, did you guys know at one point I was a wrestler? I know I'm only 18 years old, but I was a wrestler at one point. I wouldn't say the people I wrestled were the greatest or that I was even the greatest, but I'm gonna share a little bit of my life with you right now and show you some of the things that we did, and yeah. So hope you guys enjoy this, and you know tell me in the comments down below if if we should bring it back. No, I'm kidding, but yeah. So let me just get right into this. So I think a while back I did my YouTube history, and I showed two of these channels already on this channel, but right now I'm just gonna talk about these two in general, like just them by themselves, and I'm gonna talk about like the things we do in them, and then the I'd say injuries that we got um, during all this, and yeah. So here we go. Now, right now you're gonna be looking at the WKE Wrestling YouTube channel, and this is the first YouTube channel that I made and uploaded videos on. Now, I have been on YouTube for going on 7 years uploading videos. So this upcoming June will be 7 total years of me uploading videos, and man, it's kind of crazy to think about, but it it happens, man. And yes, right there in that thumbnail, 6 years ago, those were boxers, because I forgot what happened. I think I went like swimming or something, and I wore shorts with boxers on, and I was just trying to dry them. I don't know, I'm an idiot. Well, back then I was. But, yeah, this is the YouTube channel. I don't know how many videos we had to be exact, but this went through an entire summer. So this went from, not gonna make you listen to it in that wonderful description. This went from July 26th, 2010, all the way to
The way for you to hide
oh,
from the power
Jesus Christ, I'm clicking stuff. Shut your mouth, dog. This went to March 1st, 2011. Oh my lord. And yes, that's a naked boy. This was just all the pictures that we took throughout. What's my favorite picture? Let's see. I think it's either this one, because that belt just looks amazing right there, or it's this one, because dude, I was the pimp daddy of them all. But yeah, we went almost a full year on this YouTube channel. We didn't really know what we were doing, but we would try to make things like as realistic as possible, like wrestling on a trampoline. I got a special camera for this. Well, I got two special cameras for this. One of them I still use for like face cam videos if I want to do them. But the other one, it could only hold 15 minutes of footage, and that wasn't the greatest. So anyways, we'd have like matches to determine, or I think we all started off with titles. Like right here. Let me mute this, and we can start it up. So this was Tyler, one of my friends back in the day. He had the U.S. title, and I had the undisputed title. And yeah. It mainly started off with just me and him doing this, As you can see, I think by thumbnails, just me, him, me and him, me and him, me and him, me and him. And then we introduced some rookies. So we had, Tyler. We had a kid named Zach, which came in as the hardcore champion. And then we had a kid named Isaiah that came in as the freaking dropping them, the cruiserweight and the undisputed champion. I think I actually switched to the world champion. I'm pretty sure, but dude, at one point I had all of the gold. But anyways, we would do, regular matches, title matches. Then we ended up having a Money in the Bank match. Zach won the Money in the Bank match. We had him sign a contract, everything like that. I think I ended up having a match for that briefcase, and I ended up having 90% of the gold, I'd say, on the damn show. So let's see if I can find a picture. So this is what it looked like by the time we ended. I was just hardcore and world heavyweight champ. That is a terrible picture. Tyler was the UFC freaking undisputed and US champ, and Dustin had the WWE and WKE and ECW championship by the end, and that was pretty much just me, Dustin, and Tyler doing this. See, this was supposed to be like a WrestleMania picture. Get it? Because it's a jersey, blah blah blah. But dude, I was a beast. Look at that. I'm sexy. But anyways, man, we did so many things. Money in the Bank matches. We would do promos. This thing, we didn't really do many promos. Every now and again, I would post a video, stuff like that. I mostly ran it. There were a lot of funny things that happened while doing this, but we also had some injuries. There was 2 main injuries, I'd say, or I'd say 3. One was Dustin, his first match. Where was it? Where's his first match? Right here. First match, we had this wooden ladder, and it was like old, and like the wood was just falling apart, and he was climbing up onto the trampoline, and it broke. One of the steps broke off, and a nail cut his leg, and I had to wrap it in gauze and stuff, and that's why I think on this one, see, right there, oh, that's a bad angle. Alright, let's boop, right there. I had to wrap it in gauze, and that was something, I tell you. We had that, and then, well, if you guys want to check this out, this is the thing, Rey Mysterio 12341. But if you guys want to check it out, go ahead. If you don't. Now this is the second injury that I'm gonna show you right now, and I'm gonna play the audio. So you're gonna hear my voice. It's gonna be bad, and the whole objective of the match was to put this punching bag thing onto where it sits, and whoever did that first won. So it was kind of like a like a contract on a pole match type of thing. But yeah, I ended up just watch.
Actually, I think that's stupid. I thought you were gonna DQ me. And the winner.
Oh, right there. Now the top of the thing is hard plastic, and I threw it at him, not knowing. It hit him in the face, and he got an instant. I think I gave him a concussion, because he had an instant headache, and then after that we were done for the day because
Gonna win this. Is Donald
cause
gonna
see,
be the first?
see him over there, he's like holding his head, and man, that was that was bad. But I'd have to say that was probably the worst injury doing WKE. The third injury on WKE was sunburn, because we're outside every day, all day during the summer, really hot. I'd say dehydration too, because most of the days I'd go in with a headache. That wasn't good. Now, I started up another channel, and this was WTW, World Teens Wrestling, because we were all becoming teenagers. And let's see, this started from look at baby me, Jesus Christ, November 14th 2010. So this was soon after we finished WKE. We ended up I put this video on this channel and the other channel to say, what's up, homies. And then the last time I uploaded was July 9th 2013, but that was just to say to go subscribe to the two channels that I do not upload on anymore. But this was like the real ending to it. July 19th 2012. So it was about a year for both channels, and man, we had so much fun. Like promos, for example, like first we started in the winter, so we had like inside matches. Then I just had like me talking about stuff, like how like we'd actually have meetings about this. Like I felt like a young Paul Heyman. If you know anything about wrestling, he invented ECW, and man, like I did pretty much everything with, of course, with the help of Tyler and Dustin. Dustin would help with ideas because he was the wrestling guy as well, and then Tyler was like, he gave us a spot to do this, so that this was his trampoline and stuff. Man, I need you guys to watch this promo. It's me talking crap about so one of the guys, Jacob, that joined in during WTW, and I'm so sorry. Oh my god, this is the last time my hair was this long. But listen,
You know that.
watch my face. So the whole idea was Jacob. See, we planned this stuff out like WWE and stuff like that. So the whole idea was Dustin was supposed to be interviewing me and Jacob, separate times but same place. And during Jacob's interview, I think I barged in and started attacking him. And then Jacob was out in the hallway, and he was supposed to barge in, which he did, and it honestly startled me. This is why I make this face. Oh, look, if we start laughing. Dude, oh my god, this is so cringy. And it's so bad, like, this is in my bedroom. Dude, I'm wearing a freaking Cookie Monster shirt and Transformer pajamas. Dude, that's how freaking... this is how fun it was. But, things, weren't always fun. Like, we had arguments, stuff like that. But, man, this was fun. Like, we were really looking forward to do the Royal Rumble. We got all these belts that, I ended up buying the US Spinner, then 2 commemorative belts, the IC title and the ECW title, and then right after that we had to stop. But before I talk about why we had to stop, I'm going to show you the last injury that occurred, and it was about 5 years ago. So let's see. It was on June 2nd, 2011. Now, there's gonna be music playing. Try to ignore the music, but watch as he does this move, and you can hear the hit, and he almost knocks me out. And yeah, so. Oh, yeah, I know that sounds like love music, but I don't know. The beginning's more intense. So, anyways, he was supposed to do, like, he knocks me down. Let's see. Let's see here. Alright. So, he's supposed to do this move, picks me up, throws me down. I roll over, he jumps over me, he's supposed to do a backflip, landed on me, and pinned me. But he did the backflip, hit me in the face, almost knocked me out. Listen to this.
D's hurt. Let's go check him out. How you doing, D? Dude, you kicked me in the face. Hey!
And there we go, we got an Elmo shirt going on. But, dude, that was like my signature, man. Between the Elmo shirt and the freaking Cookie Monster shirt, that was amazing. But yeah, this was like, man, this was actually a good time of my life. Hanging out with friends, freaking, you know, enjoying ourselves, doing something we like to do. Man, but we had to stop it, because Tyler, the kid that kicked me in the face, we were using his grandparents' property, which were my landlords at the time, and, their trampoline, we're on it, obviously, and as in right here, we ended up getting a new guy named Will to join, and then we were thinking, like, yo, we need to have a ladder match. So where the trampoline was positioned here, and I think here too, we just had to move it over a little bit, and it was under a tree. So what we did, we grabbed a rope, hung it from the tree, so we could put the either briefcase or the what's it called, title, there we go, through the hoop and stuff like that, so we could, you know, have a ladder match. Well, the bad idea was that freaking we left it there overnight because we were gonna come back the next day and do the same thing, and I ended up getting a call from my mom, and she said that Tyler's grandmother said that we were trying to hang ourselves in the back, and that was not what happened. So the old lady got all angry, and then they ended up taking apart the trampoline and, I don't know, throwing it away or something, I don't know. And that was pretty much the end of it. It was pretty abrupt because we took, let's see, we took a break. So from like here, this way, like here, from this video down, we, you know, we're pretty consistent. And then we stopped for a while, and we tried to make a comeback, and then boop, we gotta stop. It kind of sucked, but you know, you can't really do much about it. It was a good part of my life, and yeah, we're gonna go back to the gameplay now instead of you looking at what's on my screen. But yeah, this was like a good chunk of my life. I had a bunch of fun. You know, my best friends. I knew Jacob and Dustin since the 4th grade, and Isaiah that was in there. I met him in the 3rd grade. Then I ended up meeting Tyler in the 5th grade, and then I met Zach in the 5th grade because he's friends with Tyler. And then I think 6th grade, no, it was 5th grade still. I introduced Dustin and Tyler. They became friends. And man, then we just had a bunch of fun, and then Will ended up coming in, and he was like a friend from school. And man, it was a good time. Now, like, you realize who your friends are and who isn't, because all of them but Jacob still talk to each other. Jacob and Isaiah still talk to each other. Isaiah, yeah, I don't even know what he's up to. And then Jacob, I don't know, he's up to something. But, like, oh, man, yeah, I don't talk to those guys anymore, sadly. But, you know, yeah. The reason why I started doing wrestling, like, the whole conversation started with, like, oh, I was a wrestler, and then it went with me talking about all this stuff that happened. It's like, why did you want to become a wrestler? It's like, well, I'm answering my own question. Why did I want to become a wrestler? Because I thought it was fun. It was, when I was younger, that age, I was very athletic, even though I didn't look it. I played a lot of football at school. I played a lot of kickball. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I played a lot of stuff at school. I was always running around, stuff like that. Always hanging out with friends outside of school. I was outside a lot. Man, like, that was like a big part of my life. Wrestling was, growing up especially, and it kind of still is. But like, I really enjoyed it so much, and then Tyler became a fan of wrestling, and Dustin already was, and I liked it that I had friends that enjoyed the same things as me, so I asked them if they'd do that with me, and then Zach, he ended up liking wrestling, even though he only appeared in a couple videos, because he showed up one day. But, like, Will, he started to really enjoy wrestling. We got him in there. We were gonna have one other kid join, but he couldn't because he had to have surgery on something, so he wouldn't have been able to do anything all summer. But man, it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. If I could, I would still do it. But I know that that's kind of not possible at the moment. But, yeah. So, this is a long video. I know it's a long video. Probably not going to... So people are probably not going to watch this whole thing. But it doesn't matter. It do not matter. So, if you guys enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up. Tell me in the comments down below if you enjoyed hearing about my past and how I was a wrestler at one point, and yeah, I know it's kind of embarrassing, but Jacob, my friend, not the Jacob from the wrestling videos, another Jacob, the one that I play video games with, he gave me this idea earlier to do, and I kind of liked it, but kind of don't. Because now, like, I'm like, man, I was such good friends with those guys. Now, like, where they at though? Like, where they at though? But, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it through this whole video, leave a like. Tell me down in the comments below if you enjoyed, if you want another story like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.